Robert, what's up?
What are we doing?
Getting ready to go deer hunting. Yar.
Well, guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. Kind of. It is day one of Iowa's first season shotgun, and well, I should say gun season, because two out of three of us aren't using shotguns this year. So what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be putting an application of pesticide on. It is the first Saturday in December, and this is going to be day one of Iowa's shotgun season. So if you guys aren't familiar, we are going to be doing deer drives. I do a really good video in this one explaining why we do deer drives, but it's, like I said, it's a very legal, very safe practice that we've been doing for, geez, he's been doing it for 40 years by now. So we're going to go have some fun. Let's head down to the meat restaurant, and let's go shoot some deer. Just had our meetings of the minds. What do you know, Bundy?
I think it's going to be a gorgeous day today. We need to get some deer
on the ground.
It's going to be a hot day today. But
48 degrees.
You know where we're at right now? Beautiful Jackson County, Iowa. Panorama over there.
That's his thing. That's his thing.
That's what he said.
Okay, so us three are going to be walking. We're going to be starting kind of over the hilltop way over there. Let's get her going.
Bam, bam, bam.
I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
Come, boss.
3 feet.
Where's your husband?
10 feet right off the road. Three of them.
Where's he at? Take us to him. Bah.
Run that way. Bobby, go walk around and push him that way.
Bah.
She's pretty.
Where's the other ones?
Right there, they're sitting right there. Hey, kids.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one's a baby.
Yeah.
One behind. Yeah, they're both babies.
Yep.
And that's the mom.
Where are you stomping? Where are you stomping at?
Trying to figure
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
I think it's a good sign.
We'll find out.
optimistic.
Look at my camera, so I'm looking straight ahead. What do you see?
Chewy.
Look at the camera.
It slid.
Hartung Family Farms, baby.
Are you on?
Yeah.
Hi.
Welcome
Good morning.
Welcome to beautiful
Good
Jackson
afternoon.
County, Iowa.
And good evening. Oh yeah, get on it.
Big guy.
Here goes Daniel. Well, good morning, everyone. You got the Bud Man here from Hartung Family Farms. This is the day we've been waiting for all year. First day of shotgun deer season in Jackson County, Iowa. Beautiful Jackson County, Iowa venue. So anyway, we're going to start our first drive. They got 8 drivers, and we'll have probably 6 or 7 blockers, and we'll see what we can do here. So,
Alrighty, Don, what are we doing?
We're shooting bucks and does. Bucks and does.
So we are heading in the state park ground. You can kind of see we all have our guns in sleeves and socks, I should say, because this is state park ground. You can't take any firearms through state park ground that are open, exposed, and loaded. So we're gonna walk through, and then once we get into public hunting, then we will take our socks off and load up and get ready to roll. So like I said, we're gonna be walking all the way to the end of public hunting to private property, and then walk that all the way down. Basically got 3 guys on the far side, 3 guys right here, 1 guy out in the timber, and I think 4 guys on the far side. We're gonna be pushing that finger down to the highway.
Day one.
Okay, we're just getting into public hunting. Kind of see DNR. So this is state-owned ground that they essentially, it's state-owned, but it's, you know, community-owned. So that's why it's public hunting, because our tax dollars is what own this. So we'll get out a little ways, load up, and then we got another half-mile hike to get over to the edge of the public hunting to our private ground. So again, we are going to be pushing. In this type of deer hunting, you basically have walkers or pushers, and you have blockers. So the walkers just want to get the deer moving, not crazily kind of walk through or be loud or anything, but just get the deer moving and hopefully get them right by the blockers and harvest some deer. You got all the young bucks here, plus James. And you got the 2 old farts making their way to the back. Bobby's Call of Duty POV mount.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Just bought the new Black Ops too.
we want it down on low 3.
Yeah, so I mean 9 zooms in a bunch. Check other cameras. Okay, so James's shotgun was actually jamming. We tried to dry fire it a couple times and we just didn't trust it, so he went back to go get a spare one we had. So I'm sitting here for a couple minutes. Everybody else already took off because they got a little longer of a walk than us, and plus Dad and Lynn are a little slow. Dad's slow in multiple ways.
What's up, y'all? We got Hartung Family Farms here. I'm growing a beard. This is awesome. This is a great time of the year because I have the beard, and it's going to be even a better time when I shave the beard because my girlfriend doesn't like it. But got my nice old 12 gauge that weighs literally 25 pounds. It is so heavy, but it's a nice sturdy gun. Got the red dot sight on it. Let me see if I can put you in on the scopes. Got the nice red dot sight on it. We're gonna have the nice little third-person angle shots here. This is gonna be fun. Let's see some blamos.
I know some of you guys might think deer pushing deer driving is controversial, but in my opinion, it's absolutely not. We are very safe. I mean, we have guys that have been doing this for 40 years, and they've taught me. I mean, I've been hunting for 15 years. We don't take shots that we don't have a clear backdrop. We don't know where the bullet's gonna go. And like I said, we know exactly what's going on, and this is the biggest reason why we're doing this here is just a lot of fun, and it's a very efficient way to harvest deer. I mean, the whole reason why deer season is out there is because we need to thin the herd. I mean, it's obviously great meat for the freezer, and you know, we sell the hides. We use everything of the deer that we harvest that we can. But if we did not hunt deer, there would be an overpopulation. You know, it would lead to diseases, unhealthy habitats. It would be you know, a lot more car accidents. So I mean, there's a win-win for everybody. And then the state, obviously, who manages all this, they get proceeds from the sales of both in-state and out-of-state licenses, tags, all that fun stuff. So I mean, it's a win for everybody. So and obviously, it's a lot of fun for us. So yeah, that's kind of why we do it. So, you guys might be wondering, I ditched my Mossberg this year. I am using my dad's old 450. It's a straight-walled rifle. I just feel like I wanted to go up that route this year just because of the spots that I've been in. You know, I feel like I'm doing less stuff in the timber. I'm doing a lot more kind of out in the open, where a straight walled rifle, a non-slug gun would do a lot better. Obviously, I just need to be very careful about my backdrop and everything like that. But I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I've been around this time or two, but I'm sure you guys know more in the comments. Let me know. Okay, we're just about ready to start. So this finger, we're going to push that down. It's a little bit of public hunting, but primarily private ground. So a lot of CRP, a lot of bedding up in this area. So Budley's gonna walk actually out in the field, just kind of shade ahead, cover them in case they bust over into the public hunting ground. And we're all gonna walk this timber, push it down. Yep. Where are we at there, James? I don't know where we're at.
That's beautiful, Jackson County, Iowa.
There we go. Ready to go, Slayer? Okay, so I'm gonna be all the way down to the bottom. You guys remember this this drive? There's basically an uncrossable gully right here within the first 100 yards. So we never go in right away. Normally we start at the front of the finger and work our way all the way down, but not this one. This one we basically just get close to it. And yeah, I'm just gonna go right here and just walk the edge because I don't feel like getting stuck. Go close enough to see if anything busts back out, but now we head down.
All right, we're gonna start our first drive in some public hunting. We got 4 people with me. We're gonna take this left side, bring it down to our blockers. Let's go. Oh, I'm out of breath already. The other driver is over there. So I gotta get down to the gully. Then we start pushing that way.
Okay, so I'm gonna start making my way down. It's really wide up there. I think it's really wide for us down at the bottom. I'm gonna start working my way down. I should meet Bobby. He should be coming down the hill here soon. But we rarely kill deer on this drive, but if we don't do it, that's be the year that we miss the big one. But we haven't killed a deer on this drive in probably 3 years. Haven't had a shot at one in at least 2.
Got Ronald way over there. He's got the Bushmaster, which is not technically a shotgun, but it's still legal to hunt. Very old rub. Let's see if we can find some fresh rub.
Don't fall. Don't fall. On this drive, Bobby always falls when it's slippery out. I mean, it is steep in there, I'll give him that, but come on. Oh, so we can be I don't want to be crazy loud or anything like that, but we can talk when we're drivers and make sure that we stay in communication, stay in line. The blockers want to sit still because I don't care if the deer know where I'm at. I mean, I don't want to tell them. I don't want to give it away, but No. If you want, Bobby, you can just go to the bottom if you can't cross. Just get on your butt and let gravity take the wheel.
That right there is about 30 feet. Just went down that. I'm exhausted. Let's go. You can't tell me Iowa's flat when you have big gullies like this.
Making our way down north. Oh. Hey, he's having fun.
So, I bought the Black Ops 6 new game, and there's a game mode called Prop Hunt, where you're trying to find things that are just in existence that aren't supposed to be there. That's us. Blammo time on some Deere.
Alrighty, everybody, we are just getting set up for our first drive here. So we're doing a little public hunt and draw here. Just a valley. Runs from up that way all the way down here. So we're just sitting here waiting. Walkers should be starting here pretty soon, so we'll get back.
Oh, wow. Oh, the driver's shooting. Huh. First 2 shots of the year. Came from our driver up on top of the hill.
Okay, folks, we just hit 2 shots right above us here, so we'll see what we got.
You just missed it. 2 shots from our blockers just went off. Hopefully that means they got a doe. Or even better, a buck.
Well, I was just going to tell you that I found a nice, ginormous walking stick. Probably a little too heavy, but that's all right. He's like to find a walking stick. But so one thing about my filming, guys, is to make my editor's life easier. Editor as in me is you know, like I said, I just leave my GoPro recording the whole time so I don't miss anything. But if there's something I want to see or want to make sure I get in the video, I put my hand over the camera for about 5 minutes. That way it's a pure dark spot so I can see it when I'm editing. So sometimes you'll hear gunshots like that when it's covered up. Sorry. But yeah, I'm guessing that was our top driver up there. Hang on, Robert. You're getting too far ahead. I just want to see that sticker get down to him.
It's kind of cool looking. Ugh. It's a skeleton. Spine.
Well, that was the first 2 shots of the year. Nice. Guess by Don. Just that deer running up in the field. He shot twice at him.
If anyone wants to get Ronald something for Christmas, some new frackin' GoPro batteries. Mine's dead already.
Something's chewing on that. Oh, a nice logging road. I love it. Yep, he's straight up from you.
Daniel is talking to Don. Sounds like, no, Alec is talking to John. Sounds like Daniel might have got 2 shots off on some deer. Might have hit one. I don't know. Stay tuned.
Your way. You'll probably end up in the bottom and on my side even, because it gets narrow on your side, wider on my side. There's the blockers right there, so just about done. Yep. We are just about done, so I'll be seeing the other blockers. Ow. Over there.
Well, welcome back, folks. You can see the orange up there on the hillside, so the walkers are getting really close to us. So this one is about over. There was 2 shots up above us, so more to come. Not sure if they got something down up there or not, so we will see.
Done with the first one, so 2 shots on the drive, that's it. To be honest, I have very low hopes of a deer on that one, mainly because it was a driver. It was the first topmost driver. Probably just trying to get him back in the drive, or I'm not sure. But now we gotta cross this icy bridgey thing. swamp, I should say. And then we'll head over to our trucks. Finally decide to join us, I suppose.
Yeah, we got our tent.
I mean, you know, you can buy those the day before season.
Well, we didn't get home until like 6:45, and then we let the dog out. By the time we got down to Lansing, they were closed.
You know, they started selling them in July. I don't know if you knew that or not. Head to the next one. We had 2 shots. Daniel missed a doe, but we're heading to the next one now.
We're getting ready for our second drive of the day. 2 shots on the last drive. No cigar. So we're gonna be a blocker, then turned into a drive. We will see how today goes.
There's 80-point turn right now because Steve doesn't know how to drive. Yeah, that's your brother. Okay, we're heading to the next one. To scratch Ted's truck or not to scratch it? I'll be nice to you, Ted. You're welcome, you owe me. Oh yeah, look at this ice. Okay, we're just getting started on the next drive. We're gonna line this road up on top of the field.
Kill some deer.
Exactly, Stephen. Yeah, this is where you were at. Yeah, because you obviously can't shoot towards Steve, so be low enough. Straight ahead. Every time. She was a nice one too. But, well, one nice doe kicked out. Just not much we can do. We could have climbed up top, but yeah, what do you do?
Well, like I said before, we got our blockers all the way up and around. And we push all this back and come right back at us. So hopefully with a little luck, we'll get some shooting in here. So we'll find out.
She's fucking sitting right there. If I wasn't skylined, I'd shoot it. Yeah, because it's right there. That little doe is sitting right there. Wasn't spooked or anything, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know where she went.
All right, we got Don over there. We got Danielson over there. And then we got our shooting lanes. There, 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 and not there unless they're really close. We're gonna be blockers, and then we're gonna turn into drivers.
Wind's right up my back. It's just blowing my scent right to the deer. So there's no way anybody runs at me. But someone's got to be the blocker. I have a feeling, like I said, drivers are gonna come this way. We got blockers on that side, blockers on this side. Deer. I just heard deer. I heard some crashing. They're just buck, big buck, running that way. Yeah, I just saw antlers running that way. So I am gonna stay down, try to keep the wind from taking my scent too far. But yeah, so I heard some crashing, and I just saw a rack right there. It was right here, bedded down, and then he kind of ran down a little ways and ran back towards back into the drive. So that's about perfect. So we probably won't see him at all. We probably won't see him again, but because I say that because the wind, like I said, he's gonna smell us again. He's not gonna come back this way. You never know. So we got basically blockers all the way down that road, blocker there and a blocker on the hill. So let's go ahead and practice my shooting lanes. So my shooting lanes are right here, all the way down to right there, and then I can shoot behind the blockers if I need to. Oh, let's get him. Like I said, that was a really nice buck. I heard him. I mean, I heard a lot of crashing right in there. He started right down there, kind of went down a little bit, then bust back into the drive. But he was bedded right here. So that's awesome because before we used to block that next ridge over, we didn't block up this road. But I'm really glad we changed because, I mean, that doe we kicked out went that way. That was being dumb that I could have blamed if it wasn't skylined. And then that buck we would have missed. But yeah, what I mean by skyline with this rifle, it can go a lot farther than a slug. So because I had that doe broadside when it was sitting right here, I was down there. The problem is I would have been shooting uphill. So my bullet would have traveled. There's no backstop for the bullet to run into. So that just wasn't a safe shot. So therefore I didn't shoot. That's kind of why, like that right there is an example of why our group is safe about this. So, and yes, it may sound like I'm yelling or like I'm really loud, but I'm actually whispering. I can manipulate the audio. So, let's shoot him dead. There's a shot. If it was a driver. Just one shot, too. That's good. So usually bucks, especially the big ones, the nice ones, are the last ones to get out because, I mean, they're not around. They're not that big for no reason. They basically take their time and try to find their best way out. You know, they go this way, find they can't get out, go this way, until they can find an escape route. So I doubt that was that buck, but never know.
I don't know how long the drive's been going, but we've been here for about 15 minutes. So hopefully our drivers start coming soon. Maybe we'll hear some deer. Maybe we'll hear some shots.
Coyote right there. I don't shoot coyotes when I'm blocking because the second you shoot a coyote, that's exactly where the big buck knows exactly where you're at and goes the other way. So when I'm driving, I have no problem blaming them. But like I said, when blocking, nope, no ma'am. So I'm hoping nobody shoots at it, but that's just my philosophy. Man, that was a nice looking coyote, a white one. Yep, there it goes. I could blame it right now. Pretty looking coyote. Yeah, that thing was moving. So that's exactly what they want them to do, though. Basically run right down there, run right at the blockers, and then blam, 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 blam. That thing had to rock white by Steve, though. That's awesome. That's just what we want.
Way up there, do you see him? Top of the ridge line. 100 yards out. It was a buck. He looked kind of big. But also, I don't know what size his. I'm non-discriminative. Okay, a shot was just fired. Sounds like it was from one of our west blockers. Maybe it was that buck that I saw. Because he was kind of just trotting along the ridge line over there. Maybe he went right, kicked out over the bluff. And that's who shot at him. Only heard one shot, so that means that was a really good shot or a really bad shot. Don, who is at my left, said there might be something in front of us. Let's find out.
That's one of ours. It's a blocker on that side. And with this wind, basically pushing at my back, pushing that way, it's exactly why I wanted multiple people over there. Or more people over there. Because the deer are going to want to run that way.
I'm going to back up to get a good angle. I don't got a good shooting lane. There you are. Ooh, got him, I think. Yeah. He's wounded, that's for sure. Down. Sounds down. That was kind of exciting. I turned my safety off. Could have had a shot at the buck, but he was kind of far away. I wasn't really ready to make that shot. Also, pretty sure I have a doe tag, so I can't shoot a buck anyway. That's good video though, right?
You and I are actually seeing some deer. I love it. Don't mind me, I'm just laying down, taking a nap. This is perfect, guys. I mean, this is so much better than a day in the office. It's nice and warm out, 40 degrees. Got a fence as a pillow. This is nice, and there's another shot.
Did Don hit him first?
I think so.
He looked like he was hobbling when you got him.
And then he stopped up there, but when I saw him coming down the hill, it looked like he was injured. I was like, he's gonna die.
Yeah. He might have had an angle, but if I missed high, I was aiming right at those buildings, and I don't know where Lynn was, so I was like, I'm not gonna shoot. Muscle spasms.
Was it just that one?
There was a doe that kicked
Okay.
left of Don.
I think he was the one at the top that we saw.
Oh, is that a good shot? I don't know, he's bleeding out. Yeah, I saw a rack. I'm like, if I can see that from here, he's got to be something.
I just don't want to go kick him up and have him go down the hill.
Well, nothing's happened for a little while. We had, like I said, just to recap, one shot early by the drivers, and about a barrage of 4 within a minute or two. And a couple minutes with the blockers to the east. Nothing on this side, just like I said, with that wind, I doubt we'll get a lot of shooting, but you never know.
Did you hit that doe?
Huh?
Did you hit that doe?
No. I was trying to scare it back. I mean, if they were double check for blood trail, I'd know. That buck he went down through here.
Uh-huh.
I know. I think Daniel got a shot off at him.
I think you hit it, and then he put the last shot on it.
Is he at it?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Just below where he sits. 20.
Well, we got to see some action early, so that's good. Like I said, we saw that nice buck. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it because it's hard for you guys to see on the camera when it's that far out. But again, you got to see that doe that I drew up on.
He done twitching?
I think. Looks like he coughed up some blood, so.
Let's give him a kick.
Yeah, that's both thing,
I don't know. I don't know if we can fit a basketball in that one.
Pretty skinny tines, but big body on him.
big body on him.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I
He's
might
done.
have hit him.
I thought you did too. And that's why I put that one
He-
through his shoulder.
He looked like he was wobbling
Yeah.
when he got to you. He wasn't using his full upper body.
Well, not a whole lot going on. I'm guessing the drivers are about right there. They gotta be getting close at least. Well, there's a driver right there, so we are just about done.
It's nice to see if the gun's not shooting high, huh?
Yeah, that's right. No more haircuts.
No more haircuts.
Yeah, he was heading that way. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw him at the ridge top, and then after you shot, I saw him running at us, and I was like, oh, shit. So you got him to turn and everything.
And
What is
with that
today?
nose.
Today's Pearl Harbor Day.
We're gonna clean them. Then we'll probably drag them up the hill because there's a little open pasture like a CRV, and we'll go ahead and get a four-wheeler up there and get them out of here.
That's where I was posted up right on that wood post. It was pretty nice. Took a nice nap. Well, I didn't take a nap, but I laid down and I could have. Yep.
Hey! Hi! Oh, you licking the blood? Come here, baby. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go look at this unit.
Yeah, my
Is your finger in there?
Not bad. I bet that was fun to gut.
Right. We got one buck, one deer total out of that drive. That was the Donna and Daniel combo. Right now we have the meeting of the minds. Trying to figure out how we're gonna game plan the next one. We have a printout of like a Google map, so we know where to get all set up and what time and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for drive number 2.
Here's our property. We're basically going to get 7 guys and push it this way.
All right, drive number 3 for the day, or 2, I lost count. We are blocking. So, gotta cross the creek here. They're mostly waterproof. We're gonna go block this time around.
You guys remember this spot? I was blocking right here when I shot that buck. Real nice buck. Ted and I did. With that ended up having CBD that made us throw all our deer meat out 2 years ago. So, yep. So Alec is going to be on that point. I am going to be down here. Okay, so we're just starting our next drive. We're about to start, I should say. We're a little bit spread out in this field, but it's going to be what it is. So I'm actually just going to walk down. Bobby should be coming up here to cover this top of this hill. I'm gonna go walk to find him, and then yeah, I'm gonna be kind of right on that hill, low spot right there. Let the deer come right at us. Okay, well, we got 1 deer out of that last one. A decent 3.5-year-old, not amazing, but a good size, good body deer. So now we're gonna start this next one. All right, there's Bobby. So I'm gonna cover this low spot right here. Alex covering that other one, so we should be all right. Bobby's giving me hand signals. Don't know what they mean.
Okay, I am all set up for the next drive. I am blocking, and I'll do a quick panorama of where I'm at. I don't have a lot of shooting lanes. I have a blocker about 30 yards down that way. I have no visibility here. I have like a 20-yard lane there, 20-yard lane there, and if anything kicks up to the left, Ron is about 120 yards that way. So I could sprint up there to get a shot in the open. But this is where they wanted me, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, we're down here at the fishing hole. You can see it. All my cows are out there. We're gonna start here and push it all that way. Hopefully, with a little luck, we'll get some action.
It's a little bit breezy for my liking, but it's honestly not too bad. So, yeah, but the breeze, you always want your blockers facing the breeze, or at least in a crosswind. You do not want them in a tailwind like we had last time.
I hear something off in the distance. Can't tell if it's a squirrel or a deer or our drivers.
It's like 4 or 5. I know you guys can probably barely hear with this wind. It's a constant wind. I got a wind muff on, so that helps, but still not perfect.
About 15 minutes since we've been set up. No shots yet, nothing. Hopefully we'll see some deer, or at least hear some shots. Stay tuned.
Oh, the drive had to have started by now. I do not see anything. I have not heard anything. No shots, no nothing. Excuse me. It is brisk in this hill. The wind on this hill. The wind's going straight from that direction, so it's a little breezy.
Well, it's been at least a half an hour, so I hope my drivers are coming sometime soon.
Look at that. I'm standing right in the exact spot where I shot my deer last time, or Ted and I shot that buck. Yeah, because it literally came right there, ran right there. There's your kill shot, and it died right there. That is hilarious that I'm literally a foot away from where I was at last time. That is awesome. And that was 2 years ago. So for one, that tells me that these guys haven't worked this ground in 2 years. And for two, that's pretty cool. There should be a couple more around here then, if that's the case. Because I think I was standing like right there. I got shot 3 times at it. Oh, there's one. 1, 2. So then I must have been standing about right here. Because I was shooting this way and the shells eject to the right. So 1 here, 1 there.
I hear footsteps. Must be a driver coming. Nothing so far. Yeah, way too heavy and consistent to be a deer. So our drivers are coming soon. Womp womp. No shots fired.
Oh, shoot, there's our driver. Our driver's right there, so there was nothing in here. Well, I lied. The driver was this far. Dang. Well, I'm guessing this one is done. I'm also guessing we didn't do this correctly because I know what the driver that I saw up on top of the hill is already there. But I should have a driver coming right at me in this direction and I don't see anything. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so my brother and I just got done talking, him and I meeting other mines. I think this drive got messed up because we had our 2 drivers down there reach us blockers because I was over there. But Daniel is still like 400 yards, quarter mile that way. So these 2 guys were a good 30 minutes ahead of everyone else. So I wonder if maybe they just hightailed too fast. Either way, we'll have to try to think of a better way to drive this because today was a well, on to the next one. But first, I gotta show you some rub I saw on a tree. Okay, look at that rub right there. That's pretty fresh. This season for sure. See that color difference? Yeah, fresh rub. That's kind of cool.
Mr. Stretch. Not a bad deer. 3.5-year-old, big-bodied deer. Bobby, walk me through what happened. Or I guess Don, walk me through what happened.
I think that buck that I seen was bigger. Well, the buck came over the hill, stopped, decided to go, would be to his left or my west. Something spooked him, turned around, came towards me, decided he was going to try to do an exit stage left or to the east. I fired to keep him from doing that and got him right in the belly.
Yeah, so your belly shot, and then who finished him off?
Daniel. I speared him towards Daniel. Daniel decided we need to put him out of his misery, and he, nice clean shot.
Nice. I was gonna say, geez, big body deer. Okay, well, it's been a day so far. Not really a whole lot of action quite yet. Really, we only have 1 deer. We've only had chances at 3. Had 1 miss that could have gotten hit. It's all right. And then we got one buck down. So we're not worrying yet. It's still early, still first day, but hopefully we're heading to our bread and butter drive here soon. We're gonna see what we can get done. We're gonna be doing our Ernst one, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be blocking. Getting set up for the next drive because of the wind direction. We're actually gonna get the drivers set up before the blockers. That's gonna be a change. Feels weird because normally we do this first thing in the morning, but just decided to do things a little differently this year, and I don't know, that might not be working out for us because we only got 1 deer down. That's okay, we have years like this, we have days like this. So, just gonna be what it is. So we're going down here to the bottom. It should be 5 of us, I believe, and we'll see where it goes. Hey, you guys should check out the video from yesterday. Look at all that clearing. I love it. We did a bunch of tree work on that hillside not too long ago or over the summer, so it's a lot clearer.
So you have to type.
And we want the drivers at least ready to shoot when we get going, especially because I'm gonna be the one that's gonna spook them. So you're there, the kids will be here.
I'll get the gate. You guys get.
Hey Reese, don't miss. Okay, let's go. Be over to that far side and kind of more or less just cover at the deer, because if the deer kind of curl to the left, there'll be blockers there. If the deer curl up this way, there'll be blockers. I'm basically, if they just keep going straight and run the valley. Good, I'm really happy. I really love how thinned out that hillside is. It's gonna work really nicely. So like I said, we're trying this completely brand new. We'll see how this goes. Always gotta experiment. Yo! Get at me. Two small ones. Yeah, they're 2 babies. Yeah, there they go right there. I should have shot at them right away. That was my mistake. See him check for blood real quick. So yeah, they came right out of the timber right at me. There were 3 of them. Yeah, I don't think I hit any of them. So I think the one was a bigger one. The second one was definitely smaller. Absolutely, no doubt about it. I should have shot that first one when it was sitting there 100 yards broadside. But then, you know, once I got going, I was like, oh, she's a decent size. I'll go ahead and take a couple shots at her. And I did. I think they're safe shots. I mean, there's nobody else around. Just checking for blood, which I don't think there is. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I missed all 3. Okay, well, I'm reloading now. I'm guessing, actually, now that I think about it, guys going up in the 4-wheeler is what caused those guys to kick down. That's the only thing I can think of. Shoot, I didn't think they'd run out this way, but they did. Not too proud with my shots, but they weren't easy shots, but they were shots. Oh well. Missed them completely. Now I will walk up to a clearing spot so that way I have a better look at them. Okay, so I think I'm going to sit right on this fence line in case they do exactly what they just did there. Because Bobby's right there, everyone else is kind of over there. So we're good for shooting, and then we're also good if they wrap around this way because we got guys sitting there. So we'll see. Kind of a neat little frozen creek. Alright, I think I'm going to post up right around here.
Well, no more shots yet. There was the 3 that Ronald shot. Not seen deer since. Let's see if our drivers see anything.
So with the wind at my back right now, there's no chance that basically there's no deer gonna run right at me. So, but I'm just hoping that it keeps them in. They either go that way or that way.
I just heard 2 shots. Way over there.
Well, she can fire. We know that. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, my biggest mistake was, like I said, if I was gonna take a shot, I should have taken the shot when they were sitting at me broadside. Not sure what I was. But, I mean, when you're driving deer, you're gonna have running shots. That's just gonna be what it is. I'm a little disappointed in my lack of aim, but it was a good safe shot, so I'm happy with that.
Just heard 1 shot. Came from that way.
Well, they must be running because I saw 1 buck. There's another shot. Saw that 1 buck here about 100 yards up. 1 shot down. So let's go.
Had the camera up, but just had 1 shot right there. So that was somebody actually on the other side of the bluff of me. So that's good.
I think I just heard another shot. Didn't sound like it was going our way though. So I couldn't tell if that was our drivers or not, or just over the field. It's really windy, so I feel like I can talk in my normal voice. And a deerie won't hear me. Here, dearie, dearie, dearie. Bald eagle in the sky. Way up there. Do you see him? Just saw a big deer. I was really hoping we would see that deer again. But I don't see him.
Yo! Bobby! Man, that was a lot of deer. Bobby wasn't even paying attention. Had 6 of them go out there. Wonder where they're gonna go. There they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right up over there. I've never seen this many deer just cut out right there. Never. Man, that was a lot of deer that just came out. A lot. I hope you guys are able to see that. I think we missed all of them. Gosh dang it. I mean, they're tough shots for both of us, but still. Bah humbug. I mean, this is exactly why I got that Bushmaster, was to be able to reach out to 75 yards, 100 yards like that. Oh well. I mean, I'm happy with the shot. They were safe right into a backstop. Turkey. 2 turkeys. Right there. Land right by stretch. Do it. That was us. Nice. 2, 3. Well, there's plenty of deer in here, as we usually. That's definitely somebody up on top of that hill. I can't tell where that shot was coming from. A little buck just ran right there. I'm not gonna shoot it because it's a little fork. Let's see where he goes. There's a driver, there's a driver. Okay, so they're gonna wrap this hillside north. So I'm guessing that buck skirted away, which that's okay, it was a little one. Well, I just realized I had nothing recording, but basically Ethan, right away at the beginning, had 8 deer come out at him and 1 nice buck, and the buck is no longer running. So that's good. We have 1 buck down for sure. We got a couple blood trails they're chasing. So we will see if we got anything, I suppose. I'm gonna go look at where Bobby and I's deer we shot at, where they went. Because basically, I mean, that was kind of cool. 6 of them right down, right across. Pretty neat. And Hinchins here have cover crops on this. Nice. Well, we are all done with this drive. We'll see if we have time to do maybe 1 more. We're currently tracking some deer. Gotta go grab Ethan's buck. We'll go from there. And they all came out probably right in here and zoomed across. They were going mock Jesus, so that was they were moving. They were cooking with gas. There's the 2 cedar trees just randomly right here. Weird. Did you see them there, Dingus?
No, they're on the other side of the hill. I don't see them till they're in the cornfield.
I saw them coming. I was like, oh, Bobby's got a great shot. They're coming right at him. And then Bobby turned. Bobby!
I heard you yell. Should have just fired a shot. I'm like, oh.
You think you smacked her, Bob?
There was one going slow. I know exactly where it crossed. I did.
Right at the corner down there.
Yeah.
You got a nice buck first.
So right away at the beginning, I had 3, and then on that group that Bobby was shooting at, I had 2.
Did you hit any of them up by me?
The first group, no. The second group, I might have nicked the
They
one.
ran straight up to you.
Those 2 shots where they landed, but I know my 3rd shot hit slightly low. So I don't know if the wind was just pushing my bullet
Do you have
down.
the side-by-side back there?
Lynn's getting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lynn and Jay.
Worth a look to go over by.
Oh no, yeah, I know exactly where they crossed. That's how I was gonna go look. Okay, I'm gonna go look for that 1 deer was moving slow, so I'm gonna go look for it real quick. Just gonna go look for blood where it crossed. So all the deer crossed right in here, so I'm just looking. They all basically crossed right here and then went up. So I'm just basically looking for blood. So don't see anything, which is good. We hate wounded deer. We don't try to, but when we do, we track it. So we're just double checking. Don't want to leave anything out there that's wounded. All right, good to go. Nope.
Okay, we're gonna start our last drive of the day, first day of shotgun season, Saturday. Our drivers are all getting set right now. The sun is covered, but it's over there. It kind of looks pretty gorgeous, actually. So we got about, an hour and a half of daylight. We're gonna just push this valley in to our blockers down at the bottom, and then we're gonna call it a day. We got 2 deer total so far, 2 bucks, okay bucks, and let's get some more deer so we don't have to hunt on
For the
Wednesday.
day, we're basically gonna push this straight downward. So we got 7 guys wrapped all the way around, and we'll see how this goes. The wall is moving downward. Let's see what we can see. So reflecting on those last shots, guys, I don't know. They were good shots. I mean, I've hit those before. So just it is what it is. I missed. Stinks, but we got 1 deer down out of that last one. Nice buck. So we got two decent sized bucks down. It's not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. So hopefully we can see some more stuff here on this last drive of the day. If not, we'll regroup, drink some beverages tonight, and go from there.
A lot of cow poop here. Like a lot. Alright, here, dearie, dearie, dearie.
There's Bobby. You get her? Where's she at?
Kicked out. I saw her stick her head up and stare right at me. I'm like, oh fuck. And then she took off. Right at the bottom.
What are the odds of that? One just sitting right there. I'm guessing it was one that we pushed her.
Well, maybe it's time to take a trip to the range.
Well, there's one deer in here. Don't know how many more there'll be. We'll find out.
Coyote ahead.
Oh look, there's a nice rub on a cedar tree. Nice one. Yeah, there goes 3 of them. 3 doe. 3 doe kicked out and nothing. Shoot. Not our year so far. Busted right back through the drivers. I'm guessing that was those doe that we shot at earlier. On my butt I go. That was fun. That was steep. Very, very steep. Now where do I go? I think I go right here. Wow, it's a solid ravine. Well, only the drivers got some shooting today. On this drive at least, and we are DUN for the day. So tomorrow I'm guessing we'll come do this one drive, and then probably go do the Hartung place after that. That doe at all?
I didn't see her till she was jumping over the fence.
Oh really?
Yeah, I could hear her, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I look over and I hear blam! I'm like, what?
Well, I was tied up in a thorn and you shot, and I was like, oh crap, that just ripped out of it.
Scared the piss out of me.
Stroke, cancer, high cholesterol.
Get him, kitty.
Upsilor may cause serious lung infections, certain cancers, immune system problems, blood clots, and low blood.
Yes, my parents have a cat now.
Cardiovascular events or
Well, it was a day. Not the day we were hoping for, but still 2 quality deer. What do you think, Budley?
It was a good day. We had some great hunts, but like you said, we got 2 quality deer, and tomorrow's another day. And we'll have to wait and see.
Right, Robert? You want to close us out?
What?
What?
No.
Oh, well, he's being lame. So anyway, we'll be back again tomorrow. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. There'll be another video in 2 days. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.